I'm Kristen with the Rogers Public Library, and this week for Quilled Creations we are going to be making an Easter card. So in your craft packet you will have a piece of cardstock folded in half to be our card, and then you will have 5 strips of yellow, 1 strip of orange, and 4 strips of pink, and I will show you how to make our Easter card. Alright, to begin, we're going to take our pinks and we're going to cut 2 of those pink strips into halves and 2 of those pink strips into about thirds. Then we'll set our thirds aside, and with all of our pink halves, we're going to make large circles. So I am once again using my little plastic needle as a replacement quilling tool. You can also use a toothpick or even a pencil. But if you have your quilling tool, of course, use that. So once it's all rolled up, then we can let it go. You can fluff it up a little if you'd like to make it larger, and then we'll seal it up. And make some more. Once we have our 4 circles done, 2 of them are going to stay circles, and then 2 of them are going to pinch into oval kind of shapes, and then press down on one end to make a little indentation where our circle can rest, and then we want to kind of fatten it up so that we have almost a little vase shape. And this is going to be the head and the body of our bunny. So we're going to make 2 like this, another set so we can make 2 bunnies. Then we're going to take one of our yellow strips and cut it into thirds. And then we'll cut another yellow strip into thirds and set that aside for a moment. So we're going to take one of our third pieces and roll it up. We're going to roll all 6 of our third pieces into smaller balls. Then we can let it go, but we want it to stay a little smaller, so we're going to go ahead and seal it up. So we'll make 6 of these smaller circles. Once we have our smaller circles done, then we can grab our other pink pieces, and we're going to choose one of our circles and just add some glue to the edge of it, and grab one of our pinks and attach it. And then we're just going to go ahead and wrap the pink all the way around as many times as we can. And this is going to be our bunny's tail, big poofy tail. When we get to the end, we just go ahead and seal it up. Then our other 2 yellows, we're going to pinch into teardrop shapes. And and this is for one bunny, we'll have another set of these, so 6 of these pieces in total. So we'll do 2 like the circle, and then 2 like this, where we're going to once again take the pink, wrap it around the teardrop shape that we've made, and keep it nice and tight. We'll just wrap it around it until we run out of pink. And then we'll seal up the pink. And then re-pinch it to give it a little more shape there. And that will be our bunny's foot. And then, so we'll make 2 of those as well. And then for our other teardrop, we're going to start out the same way. Wrap the pink around, but then instead of keeping it tight, we're going to leave just a little small gap in between each layer of the pink that we wrap around, which is going to make this, our bunny's ear, a little bit larger. And then when you run out, you just seal it up. And then we have our bunny's little ear. So you'll make 2 of these as well. Then our bunny is ready to be put together. And he'll go about like this. So we have our circle for the head, our little almost vase or bowl shape for the body, and then the foot at the front, the tail at the back, and the ear at the top of the head. Then you will have 5 little googly eyes in your craft packet, so you can add a googly eye to the little bunny's face. And then since we've done 2, we have 2 little bunnies. Now we'll push these pieces aside for now. Then we're going to take the rest of our yellows, which will be 3 more, and cut them each in half. And then we'll take our 1 orange and cut that into thirds. Set the orange aside for a moment. We're going to take each of our half strips of yellow and roll them up into big circles. So once it's all rolled up, we can let it go. These are going to be little chickies, so you can make them as small or as large as you would like. And we're going to make 3 chickies, so we have a circle for each body and a circle for each head. So seal it up once it's the size you like, and then we will make 5 more of these. Once we have our 6 chickie heads and bodies, we need to make some little chickie beaks. So we're going to take each of our 3rd strips of orange and roll them up into a small circle. We want to keep it pretty tight, so we'll just seal it up as soon as it's all rolled up. And once it's sealed up, we're going to kind of just squish it flat. So it's going to be pretty thick. So we just squish it into a flat little beak. And we'll make 1 of those for each of our little chickies. So then once we have all our pieces, then we just have to put them on the card. So you might want to lay out your design before gluing, just to make sure you can fit everything how you want. We have a lot of little pieces to add, so you can have them all be at the bottom, or you can have them spread out all over and around the card. However you would like them to be. So I think this is about how I want to make mine. So I'm gonna take my glue and start gluing all my pieces on. Now that all my pieces are glued on, I'm just gonna add the eyes to my little duckies. Or chickies. And then you can write whatever you would like on your card, and you can even, if you would like to, give your little chickies some feet. And then you can decorate the rest of your card however you would like. And there we have our completed little Happy Easter card. I would love to see pictures of your cards in the comments if you would like to share them. Otherwise, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week to start another quilt creation. Bye!